Femi Falana reaction to EU reports on the presidential election outcome or results. The recent release of the 2023 presidential election reports in Nigeria by the European Union election observers has garnered attention. According to the reports, the INEC's failure to fulfill their promises to the Nigerian people was noted. Femi Falana, during his interview with Channels TV, expressed his reservations regarding the EU reports and highlighted his reluctance to discuss it. He stated, "I am hesitant to comment on the EU reports as it seems to reflect a colonial mindset for us to celebrate the observations made by the European Union observations at this stage. Personally, I find local media reports to be more credible than the EU reports. Therefore, we should not waste our time dwelling on the findings of the European observers. For instance, they mentioned that approximately 97 people were killed, while local media outlets have reported 137 deaths, which has been corroborated by the human rights community. Additionally, there are other areas where their findings cannot be relied upon." Can you imagine we see Falana the yarn of pattern? Even when this our local media, when they did their own reports, because I remember Premium Times, they did the same, and I think BBC also, but okay, let us even, because before BBC and the rest people came up with their own findings, the Premium Times came. How far did you people discuss it? Because at the end of the day, the same you people will not be telling us that they are biased, they are trying to favor one party. Then you now begin to say, oh, there's an Hausa man in that Premium Times. Oh, there's an Igbo man in that they say in that Premium Times or the local media. You begin to look for sentiment like religion and ethnicity. You begin to bring all those things into how far do you yourself? How far did you discuss about the outcome or the findings of our own local media? So what are you guys telling us? Okay, why did you go and bring them? Because for these observers to come, Nigeria, it was the same Nigerian government is not telling us a colonial mindset. What is colonial mindset? Why did you people bring them in the first place? And you paid them heavily for them to do that. But when they gave you money for the election to support your election, it was not a colonial mindset. Can you imagine the way some people just talk? My question is that how did you discuss our local media reports? Because they did the same thing. Because a lot of other groups have said what EU report says is not a new thing. That other group had said that before they come. So it is not new. They are just confirming what even the local and all different groups, interested group have said. So what are you saying? Colonial mindset, but they gave you money to support your this thing. No, you didn't say it was a colonial mindset. A question for all those complaining about the election: has Peter Obi and Atiku been able to prove that the election was manipulated and rigged? The answer is no. They are just saying the INEC did not upload in real time. When APC and INEC present their written addresses, all those allegations will be thrown out for want of evidence. Children of nowadays can talk anyhow. Was it not manipulated? Which evil because of your candidate did not win? We Nigerians did not vote for Labour Party and PDP. Baby talking. You don't say, because I can't even support a dead, demented animal. I'm not even in Nigeria, but I know whom I support. Many Nigerians too know whom they support. Speak for yourself, because even my state did not even vote Amajiri. Poverty continue. Tifnumbu. Goodness sake, we do not need any external body to monitor elections in this country. We are an independent country and we should be able to look after ourselves at election. So why is it that we have not even gotten good roads? We have not gotten good hospitals. We have not gotten modern day infrastructure. Why can't you do it for yourself? Your so-called independence, at the end of the day, the same people you are supporting, they will go another country. You, the same evil people, you'll be telling us that they have the right to go to anywhere, but you cannot use that your sovereignty to do good things for your people. How many people from UK, how many people from the US, you see their youth going out of, in their large numbers going to another country, but it's your country who you say is a sovereign country, that you see your youth in their millions, in their numbers, rushing out of the country, and you are calling yourself an independent this thing, and you continue to borrow money, borrow. Shame on you and all the supporters of evil. Yes, so these guys are just empty coconut head. And you invited them. They don't need to come. Who invited them? You see, no, they get sense. All of now, they just dey talk. Does it make sense? If you know you can do it yourself, you don't want anything, you are inviting external body so that it will be transparent. So that everybody will feel okay. Oh, it is not because, oh, this one is from my place. Oh, because this one is this. External bodies. Then why did you invite them? Why did you invite them? And you invited them. These are standard practices all over the world. But when it comes to people who want to steal, the thieves supporting their evil fathers, they will be telling you that Nigeria is a sovereign country. Can you imagine? Somebody saying, where are the graves of the 97 persons that EU reported were killed? In which town, cities, or states were they killed? Are they not having family members? If they have, why no complaint from their family members? Where did they get the details from? You see them? We are I don't even know how to put it. Compared to say all these Agbado people, they are something else. You are supporting evil and denying knowledge of lost lives during the election. The same thing they said during NSAS. Where also is the grave of the 137 that the local press reported. Is it not the same thing? They will not tell you, oh, those ones they are supposed to be, oh, these ones they are this, they are not to be trusted. So it is INEC that is supposed to be trusted. Igbo people can't see better side of others. They were biased and confusionist sets of people, full with ugly thoughts. Ignoramus, let me remind you that Falana is a bona fide Yoruba man, not Igbo. Don't always leave your brain at home. Before you crucify Falana, ask yourself one question. One, was it true that 97 died during the election? Can anyone here mention any one person that was killed? In which city or state were the persons killed? Where are their graves? Why were there no protests or complaints from the family? You are asking this question, your conscience will judge you. Tribalism at its peak, that is a typical Yoruba man. No matter how bad the situation is, he will not comment on the issue. All the South West media are silent now because of their own kinsman is the president. If it is another tribe, they will disturb Nigeria with their media propaganda. Thank God for social media now. Forget all those nonsense. Forget all those rubbish. Their news will not even go far. It is the social media, and that is why they didn't even want social media in the first place. What are we talking about? Femi Falana will reserve his comments on EU observation as typical Yoruba man as long as his kinsman is the president. And that is why progress is difficult in Black Africa. Fear that tribal, they are very tribalistic. It's now I know Igbos very well. They dominate Arise TV. Talk anyhow, abusing Mr. President. Igbos will not see support of Yoruba forever. You guys are a terrible people. Igbo will not support. But why did they not vote for Ojukwu when Ojukwu contested? Did they contest with is it Falaye or something? Did Ojukwu not contest? Did they vote for him? The same you people, wicked people. You will come and tell us Igbo don't support themselves until they come back to support themselves. Now, it is not even about whether people support Obi. It's out of it. And I remember when they were talking about this 10th assembly, who is going to be the Senate president. Almost 99% of Igbo said no, they don't want Ojuju Kalu. You see all these Yoruba people come out and be telling you see now, what do these Igbo people want? What do they want? Instead of them to support their own, support what? You were complaining that they did not support Ojuju Kalu. The people say, we know Ojuju Kalu. We not go support her. He not fit to be. You will still come back, and I'm saying because See, if Obi no get any iota of integrity, nobody's going to be supporting him. Propaganda is your watchword, and now everybody who sees evil and call it good, you will suffer. That is it. Unless you are doing the right thing. If not, we should continue.